Whopping lie. Meg slammed as Nigerians boycott her podcast for Ancestry claim. Never take DNA test. Meghan Markle dropped another bombshell in the latest episode of her Archetypes podcast, revealing she is partly Nigerian. The Duchess of Sussex said she did a genealogy test which found she is 43% Nigerian. The revelation sent her podcast guest Ziwe Fumudo, who also happens to be Nigerian, jumping with joy. According to her, a couple of years ago she took a genealogy test which revealed that she is 43% Nigerian. I had my genealogy test done a couple of years ago and I am 43% Nigerian. The revelation came as a shock to Ziwe, who excitedly shouted, "No way," and further asked about the tribe in Nigeria she was from. But Meghan answered, "I'm going to start to dig deeper because anyone that I told, especially Nigerians women, is always like, what?" Meghan had previously spoken about being biracial. Her mother is African American and her father is Caucasian, but did not delve deeper into her roots until more recently. In a 2015 essay published by Elle Magazine, the Duchess opened up about her mixed-race heritage and said, "Being biracial paints a blurred line that is equal parts staggering and illuminating." A few years later, in September 2019, she also addressed her racial heritage for the first time since marrying the Duke of Sussex a year earlier during the couple's tour of Africa. After the new podcast episode, Nigerians criticized Meghan's hypocritical claims. On Twitter, they expressed their outrage, with one saying that Nigerians will be better off not seeing Meghan's podcast. Another one on Reddit said, "Well, she's working her way through the whole continent. Next continent to antagonize, Antarctica. Which penguins are you going to piss off first, Meghan? Gentus or macaronis? Maybe she'll go straight for it and attack the kings and emperors." Good penguin knowledge there, good one. Third one added, "Look, she managed to piss off the great nation of South Africa. Now she's trying to come for the Nigerians. There's 54 countries in Africa. She arguably got 2 on her bingo card. There's still 52 more to go. Can we have a Botswana arc next?" Meanwhile, in the latest episode of the podcast, Meghan called out the angry black woman trope and said there is a difference between being difficult and being clear. She told actor Issa Rae, who was also a guest on the episode, "You're allowed to set a boundary. You're allowed to be clear. It does not make you demanding. It does not make you difficult. It makes you clear." The Duchess of Sussex indicated that she is often terrified to speak her mind because of how people might react. "I find myself cringing and tiptoeing into a room," she commented, adding that she sometimes says a sentence where the intonation goes up like a question. You're like, "Oh my God, stop whispering and tiptoeing around. Just say that's what you need. You're allowed to set a boundary. You're allowed to be clear. It doesn't make you demanding. It doesn't make you difficult. It makes you clear." Prince Harry's wife also said she was shocked after reading the book Algorithms of Oppression. "I was really shocked. Did you know this? I kept pushing my husband while we were sitting on the bed," Meghan recalled. Page 6 recalls that shortly after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex officially relinquished their royal duties in 2021, Meghan was accused of bullying palace staff.